Good afternoon, evening, whatever you guys want to call it. Scott, get away from the sink. Put down the dishes.
This is another episode of the
Breakdown. Okay. We got 2 weeks to talk about, guys. It's been an interesting couple weeks with the
up and downs.
A lot of them. So the 12-man league's a little different this year for some of us. It's going to take a little bit of adjustments. You got some rookies in here just winging it, and
we've proved that Dean does not have the waiver to build his team. He can't draft a team.
Let's say this about Dean though, guys, because I mean we're going to give him a little bit of credit. Dean can build a team from the waiver wire. He obviously showed that last year. He can't draft a team to save his life, but he can build a teim on the waiver wire. He proved that to us last year, so we'll give him that.
Like building a family, just not being able to keep it together, Dean.
Yeah, shit. It's kind of a little bit like that.
Child support.
But with just opposite, though. You know what I mean? Like he built.
He started.
He just does shit backwards with this.
Not
That's
real
all.
fucking smart.
So, but anyway, so yeah. So this year the waiver wire, man, it's slim pickings, guys. It's gonna be hard on all of us. It makes you're gonna go back to the
like Lee trying to get pussy.
Yeah, that's about fucking impossible.
Not 6'2".
We're going to talk about some things. We had this past week some tough 2 or 3 games decided within a
2 points,
a
3
point and a
points,
half. Yeah,
2,
a point and a half.
3 games, 3 points.
Injuries. I mean,
we got some big injuries that could affect some people.
Who's going to hurt the most?
Big Ben, you got Juju and Connors, and that could affect. You got Breeze being out, Thomas and Kamara. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there with that. Shit. It's different this year, guys. It's different for all of us.
But here's the thing. Champions will adapt.
They find a way to win.
No matter what,
Find a way
it's
to
all
win.
about your comeback, boys. It ain't about the start.
Right.
About the comeback and defense.
He's got and speaking.
He's got a long way to
come back here.
He does.
He's about to be.
We ain't gonna lie about
out.
that.
We're about to be 0 for 3 on week 3.
It's a good possibility.
Don't count me out. Don't count me out.
Right.
It's a good possibility with that. So we got some. We're going to talk about last week.
Let's talk about the boneheads of the week.
God, where do we start? Because we got a bunch of them.
Defensive players.
We're first. I mean, we could talk about Clayton playing Jameson Winston. I mean, for Christ's sakes.
With Andy Dalton on the bench.
Well, okay, we'll even get shit, man. But Jameson Winston of all quarterbacks, I don't know what I want to know what he read, where they said that
it's never said anything about
he's going to be good. Like I seen somebody pick up Kyle Murray because there's potential that he's. You know what I mean? Like, he could be the next Patrick Mahomes or something, maybe. But Clayton playing him as a starting quarterback is questionable. But then again, Clayton's whole team is questionable. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he didn't. Granted, he still won, but boys, he didn't beat me that much. And my quarterback got me 1 point.
Yeah, but he beat you. So
he beat
win's a win, brother.
Yeah. I mean,
so can Clay? The real question is, can Clay in week 3 turn this around and start getting things together?
Who does he play week 3? Do we know?
We can look it up real fast.
Look that up. Let's get our research team on that. So we got a little bit of that. So we got a few. There was a few surprises. Some guys had some big numbers come up on the benches. But, man, we really, really have to talk.
Tough.
Who's he got?
Clay has ringer. It's Clay versus Clay.
Oh.
Gay versus Gay.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
The ringer versus the
Mulch,
fucking
Mulch
humdinger.
versus Sweep.
Mr.
Mulch and Mr. Sweep.
Mr. Mulch versus Mr. Clean. Okay. That's what we got. That could be game of the week. Well, no, not. My money's on Mr. Mulch.
I'll take the Mulch boy.
Yeah.
Because his team is the least competitive.
Anyway,
so we're going to talk about Scott Roulette right now. Scotty, if you're listening, I love
Put the white claws up, bud.
I love you, but at some point, we got to ask, are you fucking paying attention to what is even going on? You played J.J. Watt 2 weeks in a row.
How many
you
points
lost
you get
to
in 2
Jeffrey.
weeks?
You got 0 fucking points from him the first week. None. Everybody else, I got a 22 from my defensive guy. What'd you get from yours?
18.
Mowberry got fucking 31.
34.
17.
17 last week.
You're playing a fucking defensive end.
Stupid.
Think about it. You get a point per tackle.
But here's the thing. He is in Charlotte, so he might be going over to the Jaguar mentality.
No, Jaguars or Jacksonville. That's
Where's
Clayton.
Where's he? Or, no, Panthers. Yeah, Panthers. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I just can't figure it out, Scott. We're placing a call with you this week. Our agents will be in touch because we got to find out your train of thought on playing J.J. Watt as your defensive player when he has literally scored you 5 points in the last 2 games. Everybody else's defensive player is probably the last 2 games somewhere around 30 points. So that, I mean, and that alone is the reason you lost to Jeffrey. If you look at it, I mean, if you would have played, well, that proved it. You were just better because you won. Yeah. It's like Clayton beating him over here. It's just better. That's just how it was that week. But anyway.
Sweeping, maybe.
Anyway, you got, I mean, dude.
Step it up.
Pay the fuck attention.
Do your research.
I know you're not working that damn hard. We all fucking know that. We've worked
as many pictures I've seen, his dog's laying on top of him in his apartment alone.
Is it?
I mean, you think?
Yeah, you got downtime. You have downtime.
Do some reading.
Just, I mean, pick a linebacker or safety. It's that simple. You don't pick a defensive end on tackles because they might get 2 a game. Man, it's just, I don't know.
Got a big week coming up. Week 3 is going to be a real deciding week. We got a lot of people that are, 1-1 right now. I mean, there's a bunch.
It's tough. I'm 1-1, Jeff. I'm one of them guys. My team just ain't quite been. Ain't been scoring. You got Shitberry though. I mean, his
there's
team.
7. We got 7 of us. 1-1.
Really?
And then we got Lonely Dean and Mr. Skinny over there.
So and then we have somebody's not going to be undefeated.
Someone won't be undefeated
because
this week.
Lee and Shitberry are going to be the 2. Okay. We got Linus versus the Shitberry. That's going to be a good game, guys. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough.
My prediction is Linus has the better team. However, Shitberry's got Mahomes.
Lee's projected at 149, and the
Lee ain't even set his line.
America's projected at 162.
Lee ain't even set his line.
But his lineup's not set.
Projections yet. I know better than that. I think Lee's got a pretty solid team.
Lee's got a solid team, but I'm going to go with America on this one.
Are you really?
I'm going to go with America. I think America's going to pull it out. I don't want to see it happen because I know the Conor McGregor walk on Monday mornings when he comes in will be very solid.
Focus this guy.
But hey, I got to give him credit where credit's due. He's got that fucking freshman fucking luck on him right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's beginner's luck. We all know that. Ricky's had it a time or two except against me. But yeah, I mean this. Yeah, only.
And then we got the battle. We got the battle of the Wangs here. Who's going to take it this week?
I'm going to have to say I'm pretty confident in the way my team's looking right now.
I don't know. I think
he's going to the waiver, picking up backup quarterbacks and shit.
Wow.
Not paying attention to stats, but he takes after his mom, guys. You can't win them all. You can't win them all.
Says the guy was with it for 11 years. I'm talking about it.
Can't win them all.
That's a fact. Proof.
All right, so this week, guys, week 3, it's going to be a tough week, but let's all start paying a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
Let's get shit going.
Yeah. Some of you guys just, and I mean, I don't know. I'd like to talk about Josh, but I don't know. I mean, Josh, your calling is definitely not fantasy football
at all. But either is the Browns.
You're fucking right. It's right. Exactly.
His calling about as good as picking Baker Mayfield as quarterback.
Yeah, he's come up a little short, don't you? There,
a little bit.
Give me a cookie, baby. Give me a cookie.
Hey guys, that's all for this week on a breakdown.
See you.